Well, good morning and welcome to the shop. Hey, I'm in the middle of running 415 water bottles for a customer. So I want to show you how I'm going to take them from this to this. If you'll stick around, I'll be right back. All right, here I am in front of the laptop. Of course, every laser engraving has to start with a file, and my customer had a perfect SVG file that they sent to me to use. I didn't have to do any fine tuning to it. It's a really nice file, so that saved me a lot of time from doing that. Now I could give you my cut settings and stuff, which is 18 speed, 75 max and min power, and a 400 lines per inch. But that's only applicable to my laser. It might get you in the ballpark operating with some. Again, I'm running both an SN1812 and an SN2616LR from AP Laser. And just so happens those settings work fine for both of my lasers. So that's just an uncanny coincidence, if you will, but it works great for both lasers. So stick around, I'll be right back. I'll show you engraving. Okay, I have the cup mounted in the chuck. Everything's lined up, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and press start. This thing will run about 6 minutes and 14 seconds, so I will speed it up and put you some music on. Before I put the music on, I want to let you know I am using a DJI Osmo Pocket camera. I have it mounted on a magnetic hardware, holding it inside the cabinet. So it gives us a unique perspective that allows me to keep my lid closed, the air assist on, the air exhaust on, and a good clean look at it. And there you can see the whole thing engraved. Okay, now we're going to come to the cleaning process. And as you can see, this is the tumbler. It's been engraved. It needs to be cleaned. There's my little witness mark for the starting point. Just a couple of spritz of LA Awesome. Scrubbing buff pad, Microsoft, whatever they call these things, magic markers or magic erasers, whatever they are. And I literally am not pressing hard on it. Just a light touch, rinse, let it finish dripping. Wipe it down with a microfiber towel just to dry it. And we'll put the lid back on. And there you have the finished tumbler. When your settings are correct, you don't have to use blue or anything else. Get your settings dialed in. LA Awesome. This is all you need to clean, literally. So hang on, we'll be right back to wrap it up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. There's a few things that I want to reiterate on. Is number one, you have to have a very nice, clean, sharp drawing, and if you don't have that, work on it until you have it. When you're getting orders from your customers, ask them if they have an SVG file, send it to you so you can upload that directly into Lightburn and address it as needed. If not, you may have to have it sent in another format, and you may have to take that to yet some other programs to edit and get the file in a working format that you can use with Lightburn. The next thing is you have to know your precise settings for your machine. Yeah, you can use something less than ideal and get a decent engraving, but it's probably going to require you to scrub harder to clean off the engraved areas. If you get your settings dialed in on the money, as you can see when I cleaned this one with just a couple of spritz of LA Awesome and using one of the magic eraser pads, I literally didn't even have to press hard to scrub or buff. I really just was wiping off the powder that laid on the surface. There's enough powder to it that you can't just rinse it off, but with the magic eraser and the LA Awesome, it comes off in just a matter of seconds, as you saw. I can't reiterate that enough. You need to experiment and get your settings dialed in 100%. It just so happens I use the same settings on both my 2616 LR and my 1812. Just by luck, it just happened to be the precise settings for both of them. Neither one of them are burning the stainless underneath or discoloring it. They're both getting a real nice clean in a single pass. I could bump up the X acceleration just a little bit on the 2616 and maybe cut time down a little bit because they're taking like 6 minutes and 14 seconds to engrave each. But I don't want to get it into a situation where I may pick up some vibration. So I'm loving the results I'm getting right now, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it alone. On my 1812, they're taking slightly more than 4 minutes and 30 seconds to do. I was able with that one, I'm able to get a little bit more acceleration out of the X travel without any vibrations, and so that would be my preferred, and the reason that I use it explicitly for my tumblers is because I can run it a little bit quicker, better acceleration, and without the vibrations. This is all trial and error that you have to work on to get it figured out for your laser. And again, I didn't go into a lot of the things we have to do to get them set up and to get them operating, because you should already know how to focus your laser, how to set up your rotary, and there's lots of different choices on rotaries. I am a Chuck rotary fan. If I don't have something that looks good, I can actually just press start again and it goes right back, and I don't have any double engraving. Sometimes you can't do that if you're using a roller, because the Chuck, in its rapid movement, the cups can slip on them or something along that line. And there are lots of different, like I said, a lot of different rotary devices out there to make use of. I'm just a fan of the Chuck rotaries. I love them. Other than that, I mean, I'm telling you, this 2616 LR and the 1812 are both phenomenal lasers from AP Laser. They're the ones that I use exclusively for my flat work and for my rotary work. I've got a fiber laser, but I don't use those for tumblers. So anyway, if you got any questions, reach out to me. I'll answer them what I can. But until the next video comes out, if you would, please hug all your family and friends. Let them know you love them. And God bless.